Okay, so this phone is 50 years old. We are still using 50 years old system, which is called Swift. Unique. It's based on the Ethereum, the most distributed and the most decentralized network in the world.
Well, hello and welcome everyone. This is Lakshay from ZEX Media, and today we are having an amazing session at the HODL Summit. Previously, it used to be World Blockchain Summit, and still having the same spark, just the name has changed. Having great minds and innovators over here. I'm having Mr. Filip over here, Filip Bloch, not exactly the blockchain, but kind of the same, right? Maybe you have your influence on the blockchain, right?
Yeah, well,
So he is the founder and CEO uh, of Pay Solutions,
yes.
right?
Yes.
So first of all, how are you?
I'm doing great. It's actually the third day in a row that we're running the event because we just finished Dubai Fintech Summit.
Yes.
Today is the first day of the HODL Summit. Tomorrow the second day, and it's like today was announced that Dubai Fintech Week, Future
Yes.
Fintech Week. But actually, when you look what's happening in Dubai in May, we have a Fintech month
Exactly.
with a Seamless Middle East starting next week and a couple of other events. So for us, it's a crucial moment. Challenging because we work like eager beavers from the morning to the night. So it's great. It's great. It's very hectic in the moments, but the response of the market, because we're just launching our solution, like really surprised us and give us a lot of boost to do things how we do and move forward. Yeah. So I feel like very grateful. That's the best thing that I can say about my mood today. Yeah?
Yeah, I can see the energy on your face when you just jumped in, have a gulp of coffee.
And
a cigarette
imagine
and
I was
yeah.
just sleeping 2 hours today,
Oh.
I have my kids came from Europe to
Okay.
visit me, and they're supposed to go tomorrow back to Europe, but I couldn't buy the ticket.
Oh, shit.
So they're still with us here. They are now with a nanny.
Okay.
They're gonna join me later on in the evening. So I have from one side, I'm a single father. From the second side, I'm a founder of the launching project in the DeFi sector. So it's quite challenging, but I'm so grateful.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
I have a curious question. What's this phone is doing here?
Just
Scream me the idea. Like, why do you wanna
it's
keep
like,
it on the?
where is my money? This is what happens when. Okay, so this phone is 50 years old,
Yes.
but we don't use those phones anymore to talk to each other, call
Yes.
each other. We use the smartphones.
Yeah.
But imagine that to send money cross-border all over the world, we are still using 50 years old system, which is called Swift.
Yes.
And the world is changing in such a fast pace. We believe at Pay Solutions that the momentum has come right now. The technology has arrived to, even though we have a trip down the memory lane, everyone who came to my booth and was saying, oh, I remember such a phone from my grandmother's house.
Yes.
I was doing this. So it's really a nostalgic thing. But the technology is here to do things differently.
Yes.
And none of us, even though we can connect the cable, but we need the infrastructure.
Yes.
With the new technology, with a blockchain for the money remittance, for the cross-border transactions, today you can use this on-chain solutions, and you can transfer any amount of money anywhere in the world in a seconds, not using the old infrastructure of cables and Swift in this particular case. So this phone actually pointed my son a couple of days ago on the old Dubai antiquariat.
Okay.
And said, Daddy, look, this is amazing thing. And I didn't know why. I took a couple of pictures of this device. And then I came back home and I was wondering how to improve my booth, how to make people smile when they come to visit us. And then I had this eureka, thing. And I said, okay, our branding is blue. The phone is blue. The Swifty is 50 years old.
Yes.
This phone is 50 years old. The analogy, the metaphor is self-explaining, in my opinion.
I think you just caught the right idea.
Yeah, so I came back 3 days later, since we've been there with my kids, and I just bought it for 80 dirhams. And
Wonderful.
believe me, so many people been smiling at our booth yesterday, the day before, today. This is like the best
80 dirhams in investment,
best
I guess.
80 dirham investment. So I was also speaking with one gentleman, like very smart guy, and he said, build the story around this phone. Who was the owner before? How the phone came to this antiquariate? And what's going to be the next one, this phone? And so this is like really something important for us. This phone, as
I think
a
it's
metaphor.
going to stay here for long.
Oh yes, it's gonna stay with us for long. When the phone is gonna get famous, we're gonna put it on the charity auction
Wonderful.
and then give it for some like a high purpose, good purpose to support people.
Wonderful. I mean, apart from giving payment solutions,
Yeah.
you also have a good heart.
Well, otherwise it doesn't work. You know what I mean? If you just building that to make money, not create the value, it won't last for long.
Yes, definitely.
And we have a lot of examples of the solution that didn't improve at time, like Kodak, Nokia.
Yes.
Yeah. Today, look where they are, right? They might be like, so today the banks has the same situation, the financial institutions. They can be an Apple of this world or the Nokia of this world,
Exactly.
Or they can rely on this, or they can switch to the completely new methods, even though they fear of that. And it's natural, we understand this fear. So what we're trying to build is something that is acceptable for them, something that supports them, because we don't believe in revolution, we believe in evolution.
Yes.
And we believe that banks and financial institutions as we know them today, they're gonna change, but we want to support them to change in the right direction.
And talking about evolution,
Yeah.
You happen to create this solution as a plugin, right?
Yes.
So as you can just, you already have your existing systems, existing banking softwares, or whatever the system that you use. The institution just have to plug in the pay solutions system into their existing model, and it's done.
Done. Yeah, it's a
It's
matter
upgraded.
of days.
It's a new version. It's an evolved version, and you can easily pay through cross borders in the best and the least transactional cost as well.
Yeah, the fees are really a friction of what you need to pay in Western Union, MoneyGram, or any other of those exchange institutions. The transfer takes seconds.
Yes.
It's instant. And it's going on the stable coins, so the credibility is there.
Yes.
We created a network of over 30 certified virtual assets providers all over the world we work with. They provide the regulatory on the different geographical locations. So what we plug in to any app like WhatsApp of this world or Gmail of this world, we plug in the full stack technology, regulatory, compliance, and license within one API or SDK or a web view. You can plug into your community, to your app, to your forum, you name it.
Yeah.
If you have a population of users and you want to monetize them, it's effortless. The deployment happens in a matter of days, and you can monetize the traffic, tap on the new revenue streams, and create a value also for your users.
Wonderful. And what exactly are the other solutions that you have in Pay Solutions?
So in 150 countries and currencies, you can top up the wallet, buy the stable coins, USDC, and we are a partner of Circle, the emittent of USDC. So you get the first hand for the USDC. You are sending the USDC even to the Gmail address. The receiver, the beneficiary, receive an email. He clicks a button, and then the wallet is created. and he has his funds already in the wallet. He can withdraw them back to the local currency in 150 locations, countries, and currencies.
Okay.
So this is like the full scope. One, normal currency, digital currency, normal currency back. And so it really bypassed the old 50 years old infrastructure of SWIFT
Yes.
and the old banking rails that are not fit for today's world.
Yeah.
So this is what Pace is doing, is allowing a client user to pay anyone, anywhere, anytime in a matter of seconds. And you are using an existing infrastructure of regulated, certified, and credible companies all over the world. Here in UAE, we work with a state-backed exchange. So they provide you the full license and everything. And we have like this 30 other all over the world who are taking care about cash in and cash out and exchange from normal currency to crypto, to stable coins, and from the stable coins back to the normal currency.
Wonderful. I mean, you just solved the main three core boundaries that we have: paying anywhere, anytime,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And anyone.
Yeah.
You don't have those limitations, and it's just in seconds.
Yeah,
right?
this is why we launched and set up the company out of Dubai. This city, it's amazing. It has over 200 nations all over the world, people coming here to make money and send the money home.
Yes.
So we won't first give those people a benefit of using such an easy way. And Dubai is amazing because Dubai has no sanctions.
Yes.
So this paying anyone, it really applies here. Of course, we don't support things that are not supporting humanity.
Exactly.
But the sanctions sometimes are just the political thing, nothing more, nothing else. Yeah? So being in Dubai, we have this flexibility to offer our solution to people who cannot find this solution anywhere else. And the technology we've built it's very unique. It's based on the Ethereum, the most distributed and the most decentralized network in the world.
Yeah.
So you have a trust, you have a stability. We abstracted everything, so it's so-called account abstraction. So instead of remembering your seed phrase, you're just logging with your Gmail account. You are sending money to the Gmail account. You recover your account with a Gmail.
Okay.
You receive the money to the Gmail. So it's that easy, and we all familiar with this kind of solutions. So we wanted to make the solution as familiar to the user as possible to take out the friction of onboarding and, adopting the new app. That's why we also plug into existing ecosystems, because we are sick and tired of downloading new apps, new solutions, and so on. So this friction,
they don't have to switch it to different apps or something.
No.
They can just play within the existing model they have.
They use this
just
app,
get the benefits.
Yeah, they use this app. They open the wallet without the KYC. The KYC is needed when you exchange the fiat to crypto and crypto to fiat. But for opening a wallet, sending stable coins, you don't require any KYC. So it's frictionless. There is no need to really spend time on buying gas elsewhere to make a transaction. Everything is covered by us. So we come with a really market-proof solution for emerging markets, especially where people might be not that tech savvy as there are in developed countries, but they're still sending a lot of money in those emerging markets.
Yes.
From high-income countries to high-saving countries.
Yes.
Yeah? And this is the place where we see us as a benefit, as a simplification that can make a real impact on today's financial systems and the financial moves, right?
Yes.
So imagine just in Africa, 57% of people, they don't have a bank account. They are excluded from the banking systems. And they have no choice because there are no local banks.
There's no option.
They cannot storage their funds in the stable currency. They need to rely on the local currency that is very often very weak.
Yes.
They need to rely on the local banks that very often got shut down. With us, they can store money safely on the stable coins in the self-custodial model, so no one will shut the door. Even if the company like Pace will bankrupt, collapse, or anything will happen, you still export your keys, and you can get to your money and get out your money in any other self-custodial infrastructure wallet in the world.
Got it.
So this is
So
today the
completely
safest way of storing and sending money in the world.
Wonderful. I mean, such a great solution with so much reliability, so much security. Is that's what the future of blockchain is going, right?
Yes, I think that we are in the phase of utility of blockchain. We passed the phase of speculation. Of course, they're still happening with the US administration back and forwards and stuff like that. But the real usability of blockchain is coming today, right?
Yes.
So you have a real use cases where you can simplify things, make them more secure, make them more familiar to people. Before, the blockchain was very limited to an ecosystem of crypto-friendly degens, how they call themselves.
Yes.
Today, we are in the phase of the adoption by the Web2 people, or even by analog people. So imagine in Africa, you have a lot of people who are still working on the cash methods. That's why we deploy over 1 million physical points all over the world, working with existing organizations like PaySafe, for example, to offer an option to withdraw and cash in a physical money in the grocery shop, petrol station, or elsewhere, and top up your wallet immediately, send the money in seconds to the different part of the world on the friction of the cost that is today.
I mean, that's wonderful.
Thank you.
So let's wrap it here. I hope you enjoy the rest of the event as you just enjoyed the initial first half of the first day, right? Thank you so much, Philip.
Thank you.
Thank you for giving us the story, and thank you so much for giving us the time and this great solution.
Beautiful. Thank you very much. I'm honored. See you soon.